Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you pretty much every single redstone component in Minecraft explained. So as you can see, we've got this whole line of pretty much every single redstone component. Please comment down below if I forgot any, because I've got left some spare spaces then just in case if I got some. But as you can see, we're in my redstone testing world at the moment. Not much of one, but as you can see, I've got the combination lock from the last video over here. So, okay, let's get started. So, some of these might be a bit more complicated for you. It gets harder, so it starts off with a normal piece of redstone and it goes harder, and it just gets harder, but I wouldn't say that the trash chest is the hardest thing. It's like, it starts off from easiest to hardest. So, as you can see right here, redstone, pretty much without redstone wouldn't really be a thing. So, as you can see, we've got a normal block right here. And redstone can only travel for 15 blocks. So, as you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, if we were to power this with this lever, which I'm going to talk about soon. So a lever, let's just skip this for a second. So, a lever pretty much just powers a redstone source. So, as you can see, this minute it's not powered, so it's not going to power anything. So, if we grab anything that we can power, as you can see, this is not turned on. But if we turn it on with this lever, as you can see, it activates. But you're probably wondering, the redstone signal will run out over a period of time. As you can see, it's run out over here. It means it's gone. There's no particle effects coming off it. If it's on, there will be particle effects just like that. But if it's off, it'll just be all like dark like this. So to repeat that signal, we use the redstone repeater, which is right here. That is the redstone repeater. It looks pretty nice. The redstone repeater is one of the most useful redstone things in Minecraft. So if we put that there, as you can see, it repeats the signal for its full strength, so it can travel 15 blocks again. So yeah, that's pretty much how a repeater works. Very cool. Repeaters can also do delays. So as you can see, if we shorten that quickly and we power it, as you can see, there's pretty much no delay between it. There's a 1 tick delay, so you can slightly see it. This redstone activates first, so that repeater is leaving a bit of delay. So you can see right here. But if we leave the delay for a bit more longer, like this is upgrading the delay. So this is 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks. So we put it to 4 ticks. As you can see, that delay right there has a bit of delay. So if you want to make delays, they're really cool for it. So the next thing we've got is our wooden button. So let's actually start with the stone button first, because the stone button is easier than the wooden button. Well, basically what the stone button does is, if we grab the button out of creative quickly, stone button, and we place it right here, as you can see, it leaves the signal on for a bit of time. Not just like the lever, because the lever keeps it on until we turn it off, but the button will keep it on for a certain amount of time, then it will turn back off again. So if we put a oak button or a wooden button, any will have a wood button, as you can see, it keeps its redstone pulse on for longer. So that's the difference between the stone button and the oak button. So if we head on to the next ones over here, we've got pressure plates. And these two pressure plates are different. One of them is controlled by, so these both, we chuck an item on there, as you can see, the stone pressure plate doesn't do an item, because it detects players and mobs, but not items. So if you chuck an item on there, oh, I missed. So you chuck it on, and you can see that it's not activating the pressure plate at all. But if we chuck it on here, as you can see, it gets activated by the item. So pressure plates can be powered. You can also power pressure plates from below. So if we have a redstone signal down here, if we step on it, it will power that. And I'm pretty sure it's the same with this one. Pretty sure it is. Yep, same with this one. So they're both the same pretty much, unless one of them detects items and players and mobs, and one of them doesn't. And just detects items. Just detects mobs and players. So this is a normal piston. So the normal piston, when it is activated, it pushes the block. But when it retracts, it doesn't actually push the block back. But with this one, if we place a block here, it does the same thing as the other one, but unless it goes back too, so it takes the block back. So as you can see at the start, my piston door, I use a lot of these pistons, because that's probably one of the most... Pistons are very, very useful in the game. So this is one of the new blocks in Minecraft, one of the newest versions. We got an observer. So observer detects block updates. So it doesn't, so say we want to put a block in front of it, nothing will happen. I need to put it right in front of that little face right there. So if we put it in front of the face, as you can see, it sends off a bit of a redstone signal. So if I break this block, it sends off a redstone signal, and if I place the block, it sends off a redstone signal. So they can be very useful for automatic farms, so automatic sugarcane farms. So when it detects the sugarcane's grown, it will break it with a piston. So they're very, very cool. They can be used to travel blocks up too. So if we place this there with that on top of it, just like that, it can be used to travel redstone signals up and down, however you want it. So if we were to power this, as you can see, it's going to be very quick. It goes all the way up to the top, and we'll do a bit of a clock. That's the way to get the redstone signal all the way up to the top. So they're very cool. So basically what we've got here is a dropper. So a dropper pretty much drops the item. So if we were to place, let's put a piston in there. So if we were to put a piston in there, let's go with a mob spawn egg. Just so they're gonna not. Let's grab a creeper egg. So if we place a creeper egg inside here, just like that, if we place one inside here and we activate it, it drops the creeper egg out. So like it drops it to you. But with this one dispenser, it actually spawns in the creeper. Just like that. So as you can see, it just spawned in the creeper, and the spawning egg is no longer in there because it's already used it. So they're very cool. So hoppers can be used to transport items. So as you can see, if we have a hopper right here, and wherever you click it, so as you can see that little pipe right there, that's wherever the hopper's going to go. So if we place, like, let's put a chest. Let's grab a chest quickly. Let's grab a barrel. So as you can see, we put an item inside here, or we can drop it in here. As you can see, it goes out of our inventory, and it should end straight up in this barrel because it transfers items across. They can also transfer down, just like this. So if we were to do that down, as you can see, that pipe thing is pointing down. Then if we drop it in here, it should go straight into the chest, the barrel. So they're very, very helpful, especially for like shops and all that. But they're quite expensive. To craft it, you'll need a chest and some iron. So they're very cool. So as you can see, we've got daylight sensor. So a daylight sensor is quite a useful block. It detects if it's day or night. So as you can see, it's set to day mode right now. So that means it will detect when it's day. So it'll send off a redstone signal, which is powering this. But when it sets to night mode, so that means it will detect when it's night and send off a redstone signal when it's on night, then it's not going to send off a redstone signal. So yeah, they're very, very, very useful. As you can see right here. They can be used for automatic farms and heaps of stuff. So it pretty much detects that. So the next thing is a comparator. So comparators are quite hard to explain. I'm probably going to explain one of the things that comparator does in this video, because comparators can get quite confusing. So if you want me to do a separate video with comparators, then please let me know down in the comment section. So comparators, they're kind of weird. So they detect if something inside here. So they can also detect if there's anything inside something. So as you can see, I put a barrel inside this barrel right here, and it sends off a redstone signal, just like this. So it would activate this. But if we take the barrel out, as you can see, it goes there. So if we were to place 2 in there, then as you can see, it's still not there. But we were to place 23 items, I'm pretty sure it is, then it would go to a redstone signal of 2. Depends how big the chest is. So that's pretty much how the comparator works. I can do another video. That's not all the stuff the comparator does. It does heaps more things. So this is the redstone block. So pretty much powers stuff. So if we were to power this with a piston, as you can see, that's going to power that redstone down there. Just like that. So it pretty much powers a block. So if there was something here and you wanted to power it, just like that, and we push it forward. As you can see, that's what we got right there. They're quite cool. So the next thing is a redstone torch. So redstone torches can be used to change redstone signals. So if it gets sent a redstone signal, it might turn off or on. So if we were to activate a redstone signal right here and send it to there, then that piston will be on when this redstone signal is off. But when this redstone signal is on, then that piston will be off, if that makes sense to you. So yeah, they're very, very cool. They can be used to travel blocks up. They can also power upwards. So as you can see, this is going to turn off. And that's going to turn back on again. So if we activate this right down here, as you can see, the piston turns on and off, just like that. So the next is TNT, and we might want to go a bit further away for this one. So TNT, you probably all know about this if you've been playing Minecraft. So it pretty much just goes and it blows up for about this much blast radius. They're quite useful because they're quite useful in mining and survival and all that. Hey creeper. So the next thing is a rail, a minecart rail. So minecart rails are very useful. They're for like transport and all that. So if we hop in here, we can travel with them and all that. So this is the activated rail. So if you activate that, that actually speeds the minecart up. So it will speed it up. This will just go normal speed, like a bit of a speed. This will speed it up like to go faster. So that's pretty much the activator rail. So this is the detector rail. Detect when a minecart is on it and send over a redstone signal. So as you can see, there's a minecart on it right now, but when we push the minecart off, it doesn't send off a redstone signal. This is the activator rail, and when the activator rail is powered, then as you can see, the player will be automatically dropped out of the minecart. So this is very useful for train stations. So if you were to place a minecart in here and hop in it, and wait, what happened there? I can't hop out. Oh, there we go. So if we were to place one there and then hop on it, and we activate that, as you can see, we get pushed out. So like it takes people out. The next thing is a redstone lamp. So a redstone lamp is pretty much just a light source. It's the same as a torch. It has 15 by 15 blocks of area for light. So they're very, very cool. They can only be empowered by redstone. So as you can see, if we put a daylight sensor on here, then it'll turn on when it's day. If we put a night, then if we slash time set night. We go time set night, as you can see, this was turn on. So yeah, they're very cool. Trap chest, it's pretty much a trap, so it doesn't even say trap, but the only way you can actually notice a trap chest is by seeing that little red mark around. They're different to a normal chest, but you can by seeing a little red mark around. It's the way you can notice a trap chest. So when a trap chest is open, it sends off a redstone signal. So if we want to set off a trap, so if someone opens this chest to try and steal your diamonds, you can slightly see, but as you can see right here, it sends off a redstone signal. So yeah, that's how trap chests work. They're very cool. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a big fat thumbs up and subscribe. So this is basically all the redstone components in Minecraft. Redstone is like, it's a whole nother Minecraft. They're very, very cool. You can pretty much do anything with redstone. As you can see here, we've got some doors and all that. Here, just here. Very cool. So you can make like jeb doors and stuff like that. It's quite hard to make jeb doors in this version though. And also, yeah, they're very cool. They're kind of like, yeah. So redstone, I actually love redstone. Like, of course I do. Like, I've had some fails in the past with redstone. As you can see right here, this is a bit of a fail. But it still works. At least. So yeah, this is my 3x3 piston door. Opens up nicely. And we get like some stairs. As you can see right here. We walk up the stairs. Oh, we go fast enough we can. Yeah, we walked up the stairs. So yeah, if you like the video, please leave a big fat thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. How do you even end this video?